lights on those two?
What's that?
See red lights on those two cameras?
That one and that one? Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, anytime.
Cool.
Hi, I'm Marty Duda, and today we have with us Boaz, all the way from Dunedin.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello, how's it going?
Yeah, good.
So is it just Boaz, or is there more to the name? Because you have several identities, right?
Yeah. I mean, I go by Bo sometimes.
Bo? All right.
Yeah. A lot of people kind of get confused with that second syllable on the
Yeah,
end there.
it'll drive you crazy.
Yeah. Full name Boaz Anema. That's just using my name
Cool.
to perform.
So you've been doing some music around Dunedin and doing some originals, some covers, all sorts of stuff.
Originals.
So let's talk about your own music first.
My own music. Yeah.
So what inspired you to write and sing your own stuff?
I kind of was always fascinated with singing when I was a young kid. My parents used to take us to church, and that was my favorite aspect of a Sunday morning.
There you go. Yeah.
And then when we used to live in Australia, and when we came to New Zealand after a while, my parents were like, "Do you want to go to church on a Sunday?" And I was like, "Nah." They're like, "Sweet, neither do we." And then just kind of growing up in Hamilton, hanging around friends that I had, they were into music. I had older mates when I was a teenager that kind of liked Tool, Rage Against the Machine.
Right.
Led Zeppelin. And
Probably didn't hear a lot of that in church.
no, not a lot of that in church. But my dad got me into drums when I was about 10. So I drummed until I was 17, and I had a friend at high school that was a guitar player, and I was like, that's so cool, I wanted to play guitar.
Right.
So I picked up the guitar at 18 and just kind of really loved it from there. And yeah, there's something quite nice about writing songs. You can kind of work through your feelings sometimes.
Gotcha. So when did you write your first song?
First song that I kind of remember writing, I was about 20 in Auckland.
Right.
It's a half song, basically. Yeah.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, always start somewhere. And it was always. I think the first song I remember writing was about a girl, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds really lovely," but didn't go anywhere. But the song didn't go anywhere. Same with my crush, and since then I've just been writing songs about love, loss, and life.
All right. So you're going to do a few songs for us today.
Yeah.
So tell me about songs that are more current than the first one. What are you going to do?
First one. So the first song I'll play today is P Waka Waka.
Okay.
And my partner and I were hanging out washing down in Dunedin on a sunny day, which is rather rare, but really nice.
I've been to Dunedin once and it rained the entire 3 days, but that's all right. That's kind of what I expected.
Yeah, the first time I went down to Dunedin, I was going to uni and I had to get stuff for the flat, and the lady at the warehouse was like, "Oh, it's a beautiful day. Like, it's not always rainy, you know, sometimes we have lovely days."
Right.
And it does make the good days fantastic.
Yep.
But we were out in the backyard putting up the washing on the line, and I saw this little fan towel in the backyard flitting around, and I had like a DSL camera at the time, and I was like wanting to take photos, so we kind of put the washing down, took a photo of this bird, and in that moment I was like, I need to write a song about this bird, and went off to kind of get the bare bones of it, and then rushed back to help my partner put her clothes up.
There you go.
Put our clothes up, and so I was like, I'm working right now. I'll come back and help you.
All right. So you got the laundry done and a song written.
Yeah, laundry done and song written, multitasking.
Can't ask for more than that.
Yeah.
All right.
Little P Waka Waka in the backyard. Bring my life joy when times get hard. Fantail floods as you swoop and dive. You make me feel more alive. Little sky dancers in the forest, following the footsteps of those who have gone before their time. In my mind, falling from the treetops down to the forest floor. You tag behind as I continue to explore this ancient place so full of mystery, and I feel calm when it's just you and me. The sky dances in the forest, following the footsteps of those who have gone before their time. Fantail flying in the sky. Sometimes I wish I was that high, soaring away from the problems of the world tonight.
And so, when you're playing these songs in Dunedin, what kind of places are you playing? What kind of audiences are you playing to?
Mostly in the Octagon. That's where basically the CBD is and where
Right.
all the bars are. They're mostly just pubs,
Right.
with crowds that like to drink, and they like the popular songs. So for like quite a few years, used to play just covers,
Right.
because we would play at a place called Dunedin Social Club. They had a little stage. I had my bass player from my band, Bo and the Constrictors. We'd do a two-piece.
Right?
And once you start playing a cover and everyone loves it, and you go, "Oh, here's an original," they don't know the song as well as the covers,
Yep,
so the
that's
vibe
true.
kind of comes down. But we're like, "Oh,
So
this is."
It starts to get noisy.
Yeah,
in
let's
there.
go. Let's go back to the covers. And I went on tour with a musician mate of mine, Flying Man, around South Island in January.
Right.
And he's got this rule. He's like, I'll do 2 covers, then 1 original. So you kind of getting, 2 songs you know, 1 song you might not know, but you,
Yep. And when you're deciding on what cover to choose, I mean, let's face it, you have a pretty wide selection. How do you narrow it down?
I've just got, I kind of picked the songs that are similar to the original. So at least when you're going from the songs they know into
Right.
one they don't know, it's kind of familiar.
Yep.
So that kind of works. And I've basically just been playing like 4 gigs a week doing covers.
Yeah.
And so I've kind of got a formula of which songs go together.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, it's become a bit autonomous.
Yep.
But yeah, it's good.
And you're going to do a cover for us today as well?
Yeah, I'll do The Best by Tina Turner.
Oh, poor Tina. She's no longer
I
with us, huh?
know. Yeah,
So,
it really sucks, but
Yeah.
fantastic song.
Yep.
Really, really good. My friends were having a wedding, and the wife was secretly like, I don't want him to know, but can you learn this song for me? So when I'm walking down the aisle, you start playing it. And yeah, it was a really special moment for them.
Nice.
Call you when I need you. Your heart's on fire. Come to me, wide and wide. You come to me, give me everything I need. Lifetime of promises, the world of dreams. Speak a language of love like you know what it means. I can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it stronger, baby. You're simply the best.
All right, so you want to put your focus on your original material, I'm assuming. So what are your plans to do that? Are you going to do some releases, EPs, singles, albums?
Yeah, so the plan is to do an EP. I've got friends that I went through university with that have done sound production.
Right.
So I've got to talk to them and see if we can get something lined up. They're really busy with doing live sound production as well,
Right.
so it's just just finding the time when we can get together.
And when you approach somebody like that, what do you tell them that you want it to sound like?
At the moment, because I've got the band, it's a very kind of high energy rock and roll, dancey band. I kind of want something that's just a little bit more chilled, something to put on a Sunday evening, before you relax. Nothing too crazy, really.
Okay.
So this is all the songs that I do for my own solo stuff is basically songs that don't quite fit with the band.
Gotcha.
So I'd like to give whoever produces it or is recording it a little bit of their own kind of input in it as well.
Sure.
I've got that with the single that I released, History. That was done through the University of Otago through the music department, and it was really surprising to me when I had like this song idea and it went into the studio and they had a bunch of kids doing a paper, and the whole idea is having a song recorded and they can produce it themselves.
Right.
And so it's really good having what I thought was going in as a complete product, and then the lecturers, but also the kids themselves had their own ideas, and it just completely transformed. I was like, this is actually really cool, the way it's just gone from something that was basic that I thought was okay to sounding a lot better than I thought it ever could be.
All right, so we're going to hear another original?
Yeah, another original.
What do you got?
Pretty Little Red Fire. This is an old song that I recorded with one of my old bands, the Vorts. It must have been back in 2016, and I kind of just want to bring it back as an acoustic piece.
Right.
So it's a bit of a country song, bit of love lost, trying to move on from a kind of a hurtful experience, and I kind of just liked the idea of this fire that you used to sit by at night, and it's gone out in the morning, and you're on the train, you're buggering it off, and you're leaving it behind.
Crying in your beer stuff, huh?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Excellent, all righty. So, well, thanks for coming up to Auckland here.
Thank you for having me.
Good luck with cruising around, and good luck with everything down in Dunedin.
Thank you.
All right.
I need, but I won't touch. Now your flames are burning too much. You're my warmth on a night that's dead and cold. Keep me company in this cruel world, but soon you'll leave me when the morning sun has risen. Body and soul won't let me go. I don't want this girl no more. It's okay, kiss today. Run away on the train. My liquor sitting in my right hand. Take a view across the ever-changing lands. Well, the more the train was forward, the more I leave behind. That by liquor, she is now my new friend. She will travel with me until the very end. Well, she numbs my nerves so I don't go cold tonight. Body and soul